7 Best Procurement Software for Construction Companies. Hello, hope you're doing good. I'm your host Jason. If you're in the construction industry, you already know how chaotic procurement can be. Managing purchase orders, supplier communication, material tracking, and keeping everything on schedule. The right procurement software helps you centralize purchasing, avoid costly delays, and improve your profit margins. In this tutorial, we are going to be taking a look at 7 best procurement software platforms for construction companies. We'll kick things off at number 7. At number 7, we have Archdesk, and I would consider it best for all-in-one construction business management. Archdesk combines project management with procurement tools, helping construction teams track orders, control budgets, and manage supplier quotes all from one platform. Some of its main features are purchase order creation and approval workflows, budget control and supplier management, project-based tracking, centralized document storage. And if we were to talk about pros and cons when it comes onto Archdesk, starting with the pros, it is user-friendly for both office and field staff. It combines project and procurement workflows, and it is fully cloud-based. The only pullback I would say is based on user feedback. It has limited integrations, and it is best for small to mid-sized firms. Now, if we were to check out its pricing, as you can see right here, the pricing typically starts off at $790 per month, and it can fluctuate depending on the amount of features you want and the size of your company. Taking the number 6 spot is GCPay, and I would consider it best for payment management and procurement in large-scale projects. GCPay is built for general contractors and large firms, focusing on the procurement to payment cycle, including subcontractor billing, lien waivers, and compliance. Some of the top features when it comes onto this platform is subcontractor invoicing automation, PO and contractor integration, lien waiver and insurance tracking, approval workflows. And if we were to talk about pros and cons, it is designed for construction workflows. It streamlines communication with subcontractors, and it integrates with Procore, Sage, and more. The only pullback I would say is it is more focused on billing than material tracking and steeper learning curve. And when it comes onto pricing, as you can see right here, if we were to go onto their pricing page, you'll need to book a demo to get the price. So they offer custom pricing based on usage. At number 5, we have Procore, and I would consider it best for large firms needing total control of construction operations. Procore is a top-rated construction management suite with strong procurement tools for tracking RFQs, purchase orders, commitments, and invoices. Some of the main features when it comes onto Procore are vendor and material tracking, PO and contractor management, approval chains and budget forecasting, mobile-friendly app for field teams. And if we were to talk about pros and cons, first starting with the pros, it is an industry leader with strong reputation, deep integration and API access, excellent support for large complex projects. The only pullback is it may be too expensive for smaller firms, and it takes time to fully implement. And talking about expense, if we were to check out the pricing of Procore, it all depends, as you can see right here. So you can request a quote, and from there you could get a custom price. Typically the pricing starts off at $375 per month. Now coming in at number 4 is Autodesk Bill, formerly PlanGrid. And I would say it is best for BMI integration construction procurement. Autodesk Bill allows procurement tracking as part of a full field collaboration and document control platform. Great for BIM-based firms. Some of the top features when it comes onto this platform are issue and RFQ tracking, supplier documentation, PO tracking linked to project drawing, connected to Revit tools, and also if we were to talk about the pros and cons when it comes onto Autodesk, starting with the pros: seamless with Autodesk tools, great for data and design driven firms, modern interface. The only pullback I would say is it requires Autodesk ecosystem and limited procurement customization. Now if we were to check out the pricing of Autodesk, you will need to request pricing as they offer custom pricing, but typically it starts off at $480 per year per user. Now coming in at number 3, we have CoConstruct, and I would consider CoConstruct best for custom home builders and remodelers. CoConstruct makes it easy to track material orders, generate purchase orders, and communicate with vendors, all while keeping clients in the loop. Some of the main features of this platform include estimate to order conversion, client selections tied to procurement, purchase order templates, sub and vendor messaging, and if we were to talk about pros and cons, it is tailored for small contractors and home builders and keeps estimates and orders aligned, includes scheduling and budgeting. Now if we were to talk about the pullbacks, it is not ideal for large-scale commercial work, and the mobile app is limited. Now if we were to check out the pricing of this platform, typically you'll need to request the pricing, but based on research it typically starts off at $99 per month. Now taking the number 2 spot is Procurify, and I would consider it best for construction firms needing detailed purchasing control. Procurify is known for its easy-to-use procurement system, giving your team real-time insight into spending, approvals, and supplier orders. You'll be able to track requests, approvals and purchase orders, real-time budget tracking, and also vendor and catalog management. In addition, Procurify has a mobile app for field ordering. And if we were to talk about pros and cons, it is great for fast-moving teams, intuitive interface, and it helps prevent over-ordering and budget creep. The only pullback I would say is it is not construction specific and requires workflow setup. And when it comes on to pricing, if we were to check out the pricing of Procurify, you can see right here that you'll need to book a demo, but their pricing typically starts off at $500 per month. It all depends on the size of your team and the amount of features that you want. It's none other than Buildertrend, and I would consider it best overall for construction procurement and job costing. Buildertrend is a construction management powerhouse with strong procurement features that let you manage estimates, POs, vendor bids, and payments all from one place. Some of the standout features of Buildertrend include send and track purchase orders, also compare vendor bids, budget tracking and job costing, and it integrates with QuickBooks and Xero. And if we were to talk about pros and cons, it is designed for construction teams, combines procurement, scheduling, and CRM, great mobile functionality. The only pullback I would say is it requires training to maximize value, and pricing can scale quickly depending with team size. Now if we were to check out the pricing of this platform, as you can see right here, you'll be able to get a quote by tapping on get a quote in the top right hand corner. You could also request a demo. But based on research, the pricing normally starts at $499 per month. And that's it. That wraps up my list of the 7 best procurement software options for construction companies. If you are running a large project, I would recommend that you either go with Procure or you could go with GCPay. If you want something construction specific with scheduling, then I would recommend that you go with Buildertrend, or you could also go with CoConstruct. Now, if you prefer visual tools and BIM integration, I would recommend that you go with Autodesk Build. If you need a fast cloud-based purchasing tool, then you could definitely try out Procurify, or you could try out Archdesk. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you for watching.